Compressed gas cylinder. Gas cylinders contain gas under high pressure. In this case, its function is to provide oxygen during the surgical procedure. Oxygen acts as a carrier gas for inhalant anesthetic. There are a variety of oxygen cylinders, from A, which is the smallest possible size, to H, which is the largest size. H tanks must be chained to the wall. E tanks are commonly used in small animal practices, such as this one. They are secured to the machine. Flow meter. It indicates the gas flow that is going directly to vaporizer and then to our patient. Flow meter further reduces the pressure from 50 psi to about 15 psi. Flow meters are specific for each type of gas that they carry. In this case, it is oxygen. Oxygen enters flow meter at the bottom of the glass column and exits from the top. Turner knob located on the bottom of the flow meter is used by anesthetists, and it controls the flow rate of oxygen. It turns on by turning the knob counterclockwise. Scale is read in liters per minute by looking at the ball indicator that rises with the gas flow. The ball is placed halfway on the line to the desired measurement on the meter. That means we read the ball right in the center. Fresh gas inlet is where oxygen enters the vaporizer. Oxygen gas will then mix with isoflurane gas and come out as a mixture at the outlet port. Vaporizer. Vaporizers are calibrated for specific type of anesthetic agent, and they are color-coded to avoid using the wrong anesthetic agent. This is a precision vaporizer, and it uses isoflurane as an anesthetic agent. Vaporizer allows volatile anesthetic liquid to become vapor. It also regulates the exact amount of vapor and the rate that is being released into anesthetic system. In this picture, I'm pointing at a dial. We set the dial for the desired amount of anesthetic agent that is going to be delivered to our patient. The dial settings are from 1 to 5%. In this picture, I'm pointing at the window that shows me how much isoflurane is in the machine. Inspiratory unidirectional valve directs oxygen and anesthetic agent toward patient in inhalation. It opens on inspiration or inhalation and closes during exhalation. It creates unidirectional movement flow of gases and prevents rebreathing of exhaled gases before their exposure to carbon dioxide absorbent. Expiratory unidirectional valve. It creates unidirectional flow of oxygen, anesthetic agent, and carbon dioxide, and directs it into scavenging system and to carbon dioxide absorbent canister. Opens on expiration or exhalation, and it is closed during inhalation. The valve is located close to pressure relief valve. Carbon dioxide absorber canister. It contains calcium hydroxide, which combines with carbon dioxide that is exhaled by the patient. Exothermic reaction is created when calcium hydroxide reacts with carbon dioxide and creates calcium carbonate. As a product, heat and water are created. Granules should be changed every 8 hours of anesthesia. These are indicators that the granules should be changed. Granules will change the color from white to purple-blue. Soft crushable granules will become hard, and no heat will be generated. Reservoir bag serves as flexible and expandable air storage reservoir. Reservoir bags come in a variety of sizes, from half a liter to 30 liters. The size of the bag depends on the size of the patient. Reservoir bag allows us to deliver fresh oxygen and anesthetic gases by simply squeezing the bag. Reservoir bag allows us to assess respiratory rate and tidal volume. It also minimizes atelectasis by ventilating patient every 5 to 10 minutes. Negative pressure relief valve serves as a safety feature, helps to prevent building up negative pressure within the circuit. Negative pressure buildup is indicated by collapsed reservoir bag. Pressure relief valve, also called pop-off valve, allows dense gas to escape into scavenger system, helps to prevent circuit pressure buildup in a system, remains one-third closed for most of the anesthetic procedures, or it can remain all the way open. Pop-off valve must be closed when manually ventilating the patient. Tank pressure gauge indicates the pressure of gas remaining in a cylinder. This cylinder holds an oxygen gas. It is measured in psi. 2000 psi signals a full tank. Cylinder must be changed at less than 500 psi. Pressure manometer indicates the pressure of the gases within breathing circuit. It is measured in centimeters of H2O or in millimeters of mercury. This manometer measures in centimeter of H2O. The reading should be between 0 to 2 centimeters of H2O when our patients are breathing on their own. Manometer is used when we are manually ventilating patients to prevent excessive pressure in the lungs. Oxygen flush valve bypasses the flow meter and vaporizer to deliver short, large bursts of oxygen into the circuit at 40 to 70 liters per minute rate. It is used to fill reservoir bag with pure oxygen and also to deliver fresh pure oxygen into the system. It can also be used to dilute the concentration of anesthetic agent that still remains in a circuit at the end of anesthesia. Oxygen flush valve should not be used when the circuit is connected to our patient. It can cause trauma to the lungs of our patient. Y-piece connects endotracheal tube to the inspiratory limb and expiratory limb of the breathing tube, or to the F-circuit tube. Scavenging system eliminates excess anesthetic gases from the work areas to minimize breathing by the personnel. There are two types of scavenging systems, active or passive. This is passive type of scavenging system. Passive system uses positive pressure of gases in the anesthetic machine to push gas into scavenger. Collected waste gas is then filtered through activated charcoal cartridge, for example, FAIR canister. FAIR canister should never be allowed to sit on a ground flat. FAIR canister should be weighed after every surgery and must be changed if it gains 50 grams. Active system uses suction that is created by vacuum that draws gas inside scavenger and then expels it outside of the building. Flow into the scavenging system in rebreathing circuit is regulated by pop-off valve and in non-breathing system by reservoir bag. Alright, my alien friends, I'm going to show you how to connect my rebreathing circuit. I'm connecting to my outlet port and inlet port. To my vaporizer. Then I'm going to grab my tubing. It's going to be connected to inspiratory and expiratory unidirectional valves. And my reservoir bag. And my scavenger system is already all connected there. Dear alien friends, this is how you use non-rebreathing circuit. We connect to our inlet port on our vaporizer. I'm just getting my scavenger system ready. And this is my inspiratory tube. It will go into our outlet port of the vaporizer, and then expiratory tube will connect into a scavenger system. And that is it. And then it gets connected to our patient. Dear alien friends, this is how you pressure check our rebreathing circuit, connecting to unidirectional inspiratory valve and unidirectional expiratory valve. I'm gonna close my pop-up valve all the way down. Then I'm gonna cover my Y piece all the way fully. And this is the oxygen flush valve. I'm gonna go to 20 centimeters of H2O and wait for 10 seconds. And then I will release my pressure by opening a pop-up valve all the way on the top. And that's how you pressure check. Go.
Hello, so I am going to be doing pressure check on our non-rebreathing circuit. Unfortunately, I am going to be working with a little bit of challenge today because it is our bag has holes. But I'm going to perform the check just so our alien friends do not take our machine away. Okay, so this is how it is. So my tube is connected here to the outlet for the vaporizer, and then down there to the scavenging system. And this would be connected to the ET tube of the patient. And here in this system, our pop-up valve is here. So you can see this is closed and this would be open. So the way we check, we perform our pressure check is that we would close our valve here. And then we would turn on our flow meter for the oxygen, usually all the way up. And then you can hear it. I don't know if you can, but you can hear it, but it's not gonna go because it has holes. But if it did, let's pretend it did, then it would be all smoothed out and all blown up, and there would be no wrinkles or no crinkles on the machine. And that's what we're looking for, that the bag stays completely inflated for at least 10 seconds. And then I would close my flow meter all the way down. You don't have to crank it. And then go ahead and open it. And then it would be prepped for surgery. But obviously, I would never put this on a patient at this point. So that is it with the system. That's how we perform the pressure check. At school, we had a pop-up valve located here on the back where it's a circular shape, and we would just close the membrane and close it around, and then put this piece here, and then turn on our flow meter and hold it like this and make sure that it doesn't get any wrinkles or crinkles for at least 10 seconds again. And then we would close our flow meter and release it, and that's how we would perform it if there's a pop-up valve here, but this system has it up here. All right, my dear alien friends, please don't take our machines away. We will need it. This works on oxygen. I'm sure you don't need oxygen for life. Okay, that's all. Thank you.